Breaking news: South Sudan's peace agreement remains intact. Despite Machar's arrest, President Kiir meets Kenyan envoy to discuss peace in South Sudan. SSPDF replaces arrested Deputy Chief of Staff General Gabriel Duop Lam. News in detail. Juba, March 28th. South Sudan's Information Minister, Makuei, has assured the public that the recent arrest of SPLA-IO leader Dr. Riek Machar does not threaten the country's peace agreement. Speaking at a press conference in Juba, Makuei emphasized that the peace deal signed by 5 political parties remains intact and crucial to the nation's stability. Makuei clarified that Machar's arrest does not reflect the stance of the entire SPLA-IO and should not be interpreted as a crisis within the opposition group. He stressed that leadership in political parties is not solely dependent on one individual. The fate of the agreement is not in danger at present, Makuei stated. The agreement has not collapsed. Be assured that the agreement has not collapsed. It is still in place.
His Excellency President Salva Kiir directed that the Vice President, Dr. Riek Machar, should be put under house arrest, pending investigation. This is an exercise of powers vested upon him, and this is why you might have heard that Dr. Riek Machar is under house arrest. He is under house arrest, he will be subjected to investigation, and it is the investigation that will prove his innocence or his guilt. So this is what happened. This action is dictated by the need for the protection of the hard-won independence for which our heroes and heroines shed their blood and sacrificed their lives. There is no joke about this, because this independence which we got today was not given to us on a silver plate. It was paid for, and we have paid lives and blood. And as such, anybody who would attempt to play with this independence will not be tolerated. For that matter, His Excellency the President directed his arrest. People have been saying, well, this is a violation of the agreement. Does the agreement authorize anybody to take the lives of others? Does the agreement authorize you to do whatever that is unlawful because of the agreement? No. The agreement is an agreement governed by law, and we must abide by that law. If we decide to violate in the name of the agreement, then it is unfortunate. So, with that, this is to inform you that the Vice President is under house arrest and he will be investigated. The outcome of the investigation will be known to you.
He further explained that Machar's arrest was based on sufficient evidence and should not be viewed as a disruption to the peace process. Other members of the SPLA-IO, he noted, can continue engaging in the peace deal without Machar. Riek Machar is not the IO and should not be connected as such with him. He is the chairperson, but he is not the IO. There are others who could continue with the IO without Riek Machar, Makuei added. Meanwhile, Makuei has dismissed claims that South Sudan's Interior Minister, Angelina Teny, is under house arrest alongside her husband, First Vice President Dr. Riek Machar. The allegations made by SPLA-IO Deputy Chairman Oyet Nathaniel suggested that security forces placed both Riek Machar and Angelina Teny under house arrest on March 26th. However, Makuei clarified during a press conference that while Machar remains under restriction, Angelina Teny continues her official duties without limitation. He urged the public to distinguish between the restrictions imposed on Machar and the freedom of movement granted to his wife. President Kiir meets Kenyan envoy to discuss peace in South Sudan. Juba, March 28, 2025. South Sudan's President Salva Kiir Mayardit has held crucial talks with Kenyan statesman Raila Odinga, who is in the country on a peace mission under the mandate of the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, IGAD. Odinga's visit aims to assess security concerns and facilitate dialogue among South Sudanese leaders as part of broader regional efforts to restore peace and stability. After completing his fact-finding mission, he will present a comprehensive report on South Sudan's current situation to IGAD leaders. Both leaders reaffirmed that South Sudan's stability is essential for regional security and economic integration. The meeting signals a renewed push for peaceful dialogue and cooperation in the country. SSPDF replaces arrested Deputy Chief of Staff General Gabriel Duop Lam Juba. The South Sudan People's Defense Forces, SSPDF, has confirmed the replacement of General Gabriel Duop Lam, the Deputy Chief of Staff and co-chair of the Joint Defense Board, JDB, following his recent arrest. General Duop, a senior Sudan People's Liberation Army in Opposition, SPLA-IO officer, was integrated into the SSPDF under the 2018 peace agreement. He remains in custody in Juba, while First Vice President Dr. Riek Machar has also been placed under house arrest. SSPDF spokesperson Major General Lul Ruai Koang announced that Lieutenant General Koang Gatkwath Kurgiok has been appointed as Acting Deputy Chief of Defense Forces. The order is out, and we have informed all our ranks in South Sudan, Koang stated. The SPLA-IO has strongly opposed the appointment, calling it a unilateral move by SSPDF and the ruling Sudan People's Liberation Movement in Government, SPLM-IG. In a statement, the opposition accused the government of attempting to sow division within its ranks. This development comes amid rising tensions between SSPDF and SPLA-IO, sparking renewed concerns over the stability of South Sudan's fragile peace process. Stay tuned for further updates. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and never miss our latest news headlines.